You're watching The Experience Comic Culture and Sales. Streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
2, 1.
Hey, welcome to Friday Night Live on The Experience. Coming to you from Comics Unlimited in Cleveland, Tennessee. I'm Nancy McCann, and Ricky's with me tonight.
Yes. Hello, everyone.
Sorry we were late. We had some kind of problem with our camera. We're not sure exactly what was happening, but we ended up having to switch browsers, and then magically it's working. So I apologize for the delay. So for those who may not have watched before, we do just a claim show. So if you see an item that you would like, please type the issue name and number into the comments. And we ship all over the country. We accumulate your books until you fill a medium priority box, and then we ship unless you tell us otherwise. And so you have to get in touch with us if you want your book shipped sooner than that. And we ship all over the country, priority mail. We charge you exact priority mail. Priority mail just went up, unfortunately. So we'll be at the new rate. And we can't think of anything else. Was there anything else?
No.
We take requests. So if there's anything you're looking for, please feel free to type it into the comments, and Ricky will go look and see what we have. And then you get first dibs on them, on whatever we find for you. And so welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging in there while we fiddled around with the camera in a in a panic. We were in panic mode here. There was lots of panicking. Yeah, no, we just were trying everything.
Red alert. What's going on?
There was lots of this. All right. So we're going to get started in just a sec. Oh, hi. We were just reading all the chat.
Hello.
It was like, hello,
So-and-so.
hi. Anyway, entertaining as always.
Yes, it is a well-oiled machine.
Yeah. It was more like I was going, push this, push that, try this, try that. Because he's got control of the computer, and I'm just an observer. All right. I'm going to go ahead and start in. Please claim things as you see things you'd like. And if you have any questions, please ask them. I'm going to start off with Amazing Spider-Man 361 in very fine for 1992. And it's $80.
Ooh,
That's a good one.
yeah. Carnage.
So that one's in very fine, $80.
Hi, I'll look for you, Mr. Noah.
Yep. And I forgot, before I show any more, there's some books from the last week or two that haven't gotten billed. So if you claim things you didn't get a bill, don't worry. It's because things have been crazy town around here. As many of you know, my husband fell down the stairs. He was in the hospital. Then last week when I did the show, he was in Signature Health, which is a rehab center. And then he unexpectedly came home. He was feeling better, and he didn't want to stay there anymore, so I had to go get him. So now he's at the house, so I've been at home with him the last few days. So my work week has been very compact. So I didn't get everybody billed out, but I will try my best to get that done this weekend. And we did ship a bunch of boxes today, though. So if you're waiting on a box of stuff, all that stuff went out. But yeah, the billing is a little behind, as well as a whole bunch of other things around here. Okay. Amazing Spider-Man 362 near mint, $20.
Ooh, another good one.
Yeah, it's a whole big run of good ones.
Nice.
Did we have that book?
No, Mr. Nope, but we will
See if it's still available.
see if it's still available for you. We have number 4 if you need that.
He's been getting them from us mostly,
Okay, so he
but I
probably
don't
already
know
got that one.
if we missed that one.
Yeah.
So. Amazing Spider-Man 363 and fine $10. That was
Oh
cool.
yeah, that's a classic.
I have more Spider-Mans later in the show. Batman 514 in fine is $2.50. Batman 513, very good, $2.50.
Ooh, interesting. Like chainsaw.
Scary cover.
Through the mask.
Well, he cut the costume in half. Hopefully he wasn't wearing it at the time.
Hopefully he's not inside of it. Oh man. Okay.
Missing 360. Well, maybe I'll have it later on. Because I have another batch of Spider-Mans in here. I just don't know what numbers. Batman 515 and fine is $6. Interesting too.
Yeah.
It was the 90s. Things were wild then.
Yeah.
And then this one's like a classic number 515 and very fine, $6. It's a embossed cover.
Very
you
cool.
can actually feel it. It's hard to see on the camera, but Batman's on there. Trust me.
Yeah. Looks cool in person.
Yeah, $6. Very fine. Legends of the Dark Knight #1 from 1989. This one's fine, $3.50. This is the one that there are 4 different colors that are all identically, and they're all worth the same amount because they were equally packed. And when these came in, the entire case came in, and they were literally mixed together,
Oh, just mixed.
like collated.
Gotcha.
So that it was like, you got this one, and then you got a teal one, and you got a pink one, and it was like we had to like sort them out. So we sorted them out into 4 colors and put them on the shelf.
You couldn't just group them together.
No, it's just the way they came off. The covers were printed
that way.
like that instead of all one sheet of one color. This one is for Andy.
Yeah, that's a good one, okay.
And so, we sold just a ton of these when it came out. It was really very hot at the time. Action Comics 685, second print, very fine, $3.25.
Like homage.
Yep. And going into the funeral for a friend.
Okay.
This is the first part. That's the second part. First part is Adventures of Superman 458. This is also a second print. Very fine, $3.25. The original has a different color logo. And you can also, during this time, one of the cool things DC did is right here they would put a Roman numeral when it was a second print. So on the first print, there would be nothing there.
Gotcha.
And then it would continue along. If they did a third printing, there'd be a 3.
That makes sense.
I have some garlic stuffed green olives, and I have some white cheddar stuffed green olives. I had some of those last night, actually, with a quesadilla. It was very good.
She can't eat garlic? What are you talking about, Rain?
It's not true. That's a bad rumor. Because I actually had hummus last night with garlic. Lots of garlic on it. And today I had garlic fries for lunch. So that theory's been all disproved. Right. You hadn't noticed that, Jay? Oh, yeah. It was during the time that was really common. It would say 2 or 3. Adventures of Superman 500. This is one that would have come in a poly bag, but this is the unbagged 1993. But it does come with the card in very fine, $3.25. So this is the card that would be in the bag. And then this is like before they figure out how to make lenticular covers integrated.
Right.
This they actually applied to the cover. It's interesting, so you can kind of feel the edges of it.
Yeah.
This is how they did them. Yeah. Superman 423 from 1986. This would be the last one in the Superman series before they change it to Adventures of Superman with number 424. So 423 is considered the last issue of that series, sort of. And in fine, it's $16.
No, cool.
It says historic last
Yeah,
issue.
it says-
But they never skipped a beat. The next month there was another.
Right,
Superman.
right, of
It
course.
was just called Adventures of Superman. But it's all part of that same first volume of Superman before they started over at number 1 again.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, Jay was gonna retire on that.
Oh, this is the one I was going to retire.
Yeah,
on.
right. The
Black Bag
yeah,
Superman.
the black bag one.
This one is in very fine only because I can, when I feel the spine, I can feel one little impression. So I know it's not mint, but there's no real other way to grade it. The bag itself's in great shape. It's nice, and you can see the edges are nice and white. It's not been opened. And it's now $14. But this has everything in it, the ribbon and the poster or whatever it was originally in it. All that stuff that was in it is in there. But this was such an event when it came out. It was so crazy. We pre-sold like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them, and then we sold hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them to other people who stood in line to pay $20 a piece for them. But there you go.
Didn't quite work out. Yeah, grab up those Darkhawks, man.
And Kenneth, your stuff will go out this week, probably tomorrow, if not Tuesday. We, like I said, I've just been a little behind, but we have your stuff, and I did get your form, so you don't have to fill out it again. Darkhawk, the key investment, is that what you're discussing?
That's what Brown guy was telling.
All right. Okay, Superman number 75. This is the direct edition that wasn't polybagged. In fine, it's going for $9. But it's not the newsstand edition, because you can tell, because this right here doesn't have a barcode.
Yeah.
Okay, Rocky Horror Picture Show number 1 from 1990, and very good, $6.
Photo cover.
Yep. And it's got some cool stuff inside. Like this one has a interview with Bob Schreck, who went on to work at various comic book companies over the years. He played Riff Raff in the production that they photographed. Okay, so for Lorena, number 1. I have number 2 and 3 as well. 2 is $5, very good. And 3 is $7.25, fine. And that would be the whole set, 1 through 3. No Macho Man Navarro tonight.
No Macho Man.
He is not with us tonight.
I don't know. He's got some other stuff to do.
Okie dokie. So you're claiming the entire time warp. So is that 1, 2, and 3? All right, you got it. All of them for her. We'll even do the little dance later.
Yeah, Tim Curry.
Love Tim Curry.
Great.
You're all set, Kenneth. No need to fill out any more forms. We got you. So thank you for the claim and the fabulous taste that you have, Lorena. That's a cool series. Oh yeah, Steve. Ricky can do that too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah!
And Jay, he'll join in too.
Yeah.
Although, for me, I think of the Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah, I know. I just thought of that too.
Okay. This is a series I hadn't seen in a while, but I've got a whole run of Martial Law from Epic, which was an imprint of Marvel back in 1987. Martial Law number 1 in fine is $3. This was a story of a superhero who hunts down other superheroes. They don't seem happy about it.
Right.
Number 2 in fine is $3. So these are Marvel comics. They just were epic in the epic line.
Oh yeah.
Number 3 and fine is $3. Number 4 and fine is $3. Number 5 and fine is $3. It's an interesting cover. It's like, what's going on there? Number 6 and fine is $3. And that, I believe, is all 6. But I do have a couple of one-shots. Martial Law Takes Manhattan from 1989. Very fine. $3.50. It's a square-bound book. And Martial Law Super Babylon 1992, near mint, $9. This one's published by Dark Horse.
Pretty cool. Interesting. Oh,
Can you run around and grab me that pile of books?
Guess what? Break time.
Guess what? Time for us to go on a break. I'll grab that pile myself. We'll be back in just a minute.
Order Battle Quest comics at your local comic shop today.
According to a statistic that I just made up, people spend 4 hours a day changing the television channel. People who watch The Experience don't do that. Save yourself a ton of time by tuning into The Experience and enjoying our new original programming 7 days a week. And then tell your friends. Think about the money they could save on batteries in the remote alone just by tuning into The Experience. Find out more by scanning the QR code below.
In a world where you hit like and subscribe on our YouTube channel.
That'd be really great. Thanks.
Hey, welcome back to Friday Night Live. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start showing this. I have Punisher, the series from 1986, and it says it's a 4-issue series, but it's actually a 5-issue series, but I have all 5.
So was it only going to be a 4?
Yeah, I think at some point they decided they needed one more issue.
Yeah.
Number 1 in the 4/5 issue series. This one's in good. It's $20. It has a stain that goes through the book. You can kind of see it on the camera right here. And that's why it's graded so low. But the rest of the book looks great. Perfect. Yeah. It's a good read. These are good reading copies. Number 2 in good, $3.50. Same stain. Number 3 in good is $4. Oddly enough, same stain. Whoever had these,
Yeah.
their coffee must have.
Right on that spot.
On 1 through 4. Number 4, also with the same stain. Oh no, this one. Oh, this one is lighter. It's doesn't have the stain. This one's in fine, and it's 13. So just 1 through 3 have the stain. I don't think it's blood. It looks more like coffee. I don't know.
It's the Kool-Aid Man.
And then number 5 and very good is $7. You know, number 5 in the 4-issue series.
Yeah, number 5.
I don't know why things have to be so complicated in
Yeah,
life, but
right.
they just do.
That's funny.
Gunpowder. No, it really looks like coffee to me. I don't know.
Punisher was sipping his Starbucks. You know?
Well, I had the friend that had the barbecue restaurant, comic book store.
Yeah.
There were a lot of stains
Yeah.
involved. A lot of people had to buy a second copy.
Right.
It was actually
Smart,
brilliant.
Yeah, smart.
We should start selling sloppy sandwiches here too. Bernie Wrightson's Captain Stern. This is issue 3 of 5 from 1994. Very fine, $8. These are hard to find.
Yeah.
It was published by Kitchen Sink Press. Dennis Kitchen, one of my favorite people, is a publisher of that
Nice.
company.
Very cool. He's wrestling.
He's like me. He likes to go to a party and be the last one there.
Yeah.
So what he started doing at the end of the San Diego Con, Bob Chapman from Graffiti Designs used to always throw a party and invite all the professionals to it. And he would he made up like little badges to give out to the last people at the party, like little buttons. I have accumulated some of those from
Nice.
being
Yeah.
the last ones there. Then the last group like has to walk through downtown San Diego back to their hotel. Lots of good times. All right. Predator number 1 and very good is $40. That's a classic.
Ooh, yeah.
So this is from 1989.
Wow. Got some good color in there.
Beautiful.
Colors, yeah.
And then number 2 in fine is $7.
Scary.
Number 3 in fine is $9. Number 4 in fine is $9.
First or second print.
Well, I believe it to be first, but it's been long enough since I looked at it that I will look at it again. First printing. Or so it says in the indicia,
Yeah.
unless the indicia lies. Yeah, I think some of the nephews of Cleveland may have passed by, Steve. Oh, no, I don't mind you asking. You know, I usually when I'm grading, I'm really careful about that kind of thing. I always look, but I'm a human. I make mistakes too. So there's no reason, no offense at all in you asking questions. I'm always happy to check. Predator Big Game number 1, 1991 and fine is $6.
Scary looking predator.
Predator Big Game number 2 and fine is $6. That's great, Steve. For those who can't see that, oh, there you go.
Kool-Aid Man has nothing on the Macho Man.
It's an oh yeah face off.
Oh yeah.
That's funny. Predator Big Game 3 and fine is $6. We could do that here.
Yeah.
We could have Carlos do one oh yeah while Ricky does the other oh yeah. Have an oh yeah
For
off.
the Kool-Aid Man, I'll meet him in any ring.
Predator Bloody Sands of Time number 1 and fine is $5.
Oh, that's funny. His LCS didn't know about this.
Well,
Print.
Randy, it's it makes sense they would have reprinted that book because it was really popular right when it came out. Number 2 of Bloody Sands of Time. This is only a 2-issue series. 1992 is $10. Predator Cold War, number 1, very fine, $4.
There's a lot of Predators.
It is. Number 2 of Cold War, very fine, $4. Soon I'll be done with Predators, trust me. Cold War 3, very fine, $4. There's only so many of them.
Right.
But this is a pretty much a complete collection of the Dark Horse ones.
For real.
And then number 4 from 1991, $5 in your minty mint. All right, moving on from Predator. We take a deep breath for Star Wars Dark Empire, number 1, 1992, very fine, $9.50. But now we go right into Terminator.
Yeah.
This is a 2-issue series that was published by Now Comics in 1992. No, I'm sorry, 1990. So it predates all the Dark Horse Terminators. And I have 1 and 2. Number 1 in fine is $3.
Carlos isn't here to do all the voices.
Nope.
Right.
Number 2, very good, $2. Okay, and then this is the first Dark Horse issue, number 1, 1990, and fine, $9.
The first Dark Horse. Nice.
Okay. Round guy wants this set 1 and 2. It's a good one to pick up. I don't see them very often.
Yeah.
Terminator number 2, 1990, and fine, $6. Number 3, near mint, $9. Jay's giving us a written impersonation.
Sorry. Uzi 9mm. Yeah. I'm trying.
You would think that, Steve, that Alien would be next, but I do not. There's no aliens. Right. I'm sorry. We got Predators. We got Terminators. Star Wars in there. That's it. Terminator number 4 for 1990, $10. Terminator The Burning Earth number 2, very good, $4.
That's a cool guy.
Yeah. Number 3 of 5 of Burning Earth, number 3, fine, $6. This cover's neat. This is number 4, very fine, $8.
Ooh, yeah, the skulls. Last Starfighter, yeah.
Jay, I don't think I would do that to people. Terminator The Burning Earth, number 5, very good, $4. Terminator Enemy Within. This is a 4-issue series. Number 1 in fine is $2. And number 2 in fine, $2.50. And number 3 in very fine, $3. It's an odd pattern.
Right.
Number 4 in fine is $2.50.
A lot of Terminators.
All right. Well, let's see what's in the next pile. Yes, it'd be lovely if you were to take this from me. There you go. All right. DC Special presents Superhero War Against Monsters. So this is DC Special number 21 for 1976 and very good, $4.25.
War Against the Monsters.
Mm-hmm. DC Special number 19, War Against the Giants. Very good, $4.25.
Nice. The Human Charm Bracelet? What is...
The Human Charm Bracelet. And Wonder Woman's like hanging, dangling from it. Like her whole body.
Oh, man.
Well, they're giants.
Yeah.
That's just Weird.
Oh man, classic.
Yeah. DC Superstars Giant, number 10, Strange Sports Stories, in Very Good from 1976 is $10.25.
Oh, yeah, that's
Somehow combining Batman, Superman, and baseball.
Baseball, right.
It's got 9 superheroes versus 9 supervillains in a baseball sports-tacular.
I feel like Superman, as you're batting your cleanup,
And Wonder Woman's on your team,
yeah,
too.
and Wonder Woman, like that, all that super strength.
I think they'll knock it out of the park.
Yeah,
there.
really.
I'd go with the heroes.
Yeah,
in this
really.
one. Yeah, they had it out for everything. Giants were kind of popular during that time. Yeah. I even wrote a play that was like a retelling of Jack and the Beanstalk.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, Derek, we're looking for your Terminator Burning Hearts. Ricky's searching the pile. No.
3 through 5, right?
2 through 5. You don't have to apologize for being slow. We have people call the store the next day and go like, on the show last night, I saw this, and it's perfectly fine. You know, because sometimes I go through the comics kind of quick, and you have to like check your list. So, yeah, that's just how that goes. It's okay. You know, you guys can contact us anytime during the week. We're here every 7 days a week for your comic shopping pleasure. All right, UFO Flying Saucers from 1976. In Good is $4.50. UFOs were also very popular during this time.
Right.
It's so crazy because back then people were terrified of UFOs, and they were like writing a lot of science fiction about it, a lot of comic books about it and stuff, and like people were really like excited about it. And then a few years ago, like we started seeing videos of what is probably really UFOs. You know, they are unidentified, but like really aliens. And everybody's like, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the absolute books are all going to be pretty darn hot. And the next one to come out, Batman came out, sold out. We had a ton of them. We sold them all. It took us until about Thursday night, but we did sell them all. And then they're making a second print, but they offered it the week before the first print shipped, so nobody knew if they needed them. And I had ordered so many number ones that I only ordered a small amount of second prints. But they're offering a third print now that's going to come out. But the next one's going to be Absolute Wonder Woman, and then Absolute Superman, and then, you know, they're just going along with all these new things. Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah, you got your Superman's order. Yeah, Randy did finally set up a pull box so that he doesn't miss out on those. Yeah, because that's the thing. If people have it in their pull box and they order before the FOC date, we have no problem getting them. But, you know, almost nobody ordered Absolute Batman. It was like we had only a few, we had 2 or 3 orders, and I ordered like a lot. So I had to take a chance. But I can't do that on every book or we'd be out of business. So we do rely on the numbers off of the pull box to help us feel more confident in ordering stuff. And then so the likelihood of you actually getting the books is a lot higher too. Yeah, Wonder Woman could be. I haven't seen much about it, but I think all these books are going to be really inventive and
looks cool.
And interesting. Cool. And the Superman, everybody's saying it looks really good too. So I probably should read the previews of them, huh? But yeah, I think everybody's pretty riled up about it because it's good. Star Spangled War Stories, Unknown Soldier number 200 from 1976. If Very Good is $9.50. And it has an extra enemy ace story in the back. And there's train tracks involved and a train. And it's a Joe Kubert cover. Very cool. I was watching like a montage of videos yesterday of like near train misses.
Oh, yeah.
So scary.
Some of those are wild, huh?
Yeah, because some people just get very fortunate.
Yeah.
All right. Unknown Soldier. There you go. It's for Randy. I'm very cautious around trains because they are just very large and powerful and they can't stop.
Oh yeah. People like go under like when the arms are coming down, like they try to speed through it or they try to go around. I'm like, my goodness.
One of the things that terrified me was in San Diego, the train tracks go right in front of the convention center, and sometimes a freight train would have to stop, and it would make it so people couldn't cross. Yeah. And I saw people go under the train. And across, and I'm like, do you realize at any moment that train could start rolling forward and you would be not with us anymore? I'm like, people are crazy. All right, well, here's a really interesting book. Marvel Age number 12. So this would have been the magazine that Marvel put out that had all the upcoming stuff before the internet took that function over. But this one's special because it was the preview of the original Secret Wars. So this is number 12 and fine. It's going for $25. Nice, that's and it's got like all the Secret Wars inside scoop before the book came out.
Right. Oh, sorry about your friend, round guy. That sucks.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. I've known two people.
Yeah, you just don't mess with
that. You just don't mess with that. My brother used to put pennies on the tracks when he owned a train store. He had a model train store that was right next to the train station right here in Cleveland.
Oh, yeah.
And he used to run out there and put pennies on tracks. He was into that. No, I personally haven't done that.
May have tried it.
Yeah, this is really a good one. But I had a pastor of our church in Connecticut that after we moved from Connecticut to Tennessee, shortly after that, he was jogging on the tracks and an unscheduled freight train came and killed him. But he had like earphones in his ears and he didn't hear it and just he was gone. And he was a fantastic man. He could play a pipe organ like you wouldn't believe. He was a great musician. So it's very sad. And I actually had a friend in culinary school that got between two trains and had a horrible injury. Like he had scars all down through here. He barely survived. He had to skip school for a year. Then he came back to visit us, and it was like gnarly scar.
Whoa, yeah.
It's like, how'd that happen? Oh, I almost got ripped apart by two trains. It's like, idiot. But it is terrible when that happens. Here's another Marvel Age that's not as valuable, but it's kind of interesting too. Number 20 and very good is $4. Letters to Marvel Superhero Secret Wars.
Oh.
And there's like all the little characters are in the background.
Tiny,
Little tiny superheroes.
Blowing up all the
letters. Sounds funny. What's that?
Are they like blowing up all the letters?
Yeah, they are. They're like,
here's what I think of your letter to Marvel.
When you put it that way, it's kind of rude.
Right.
Marvel's Greatest Comics number 59, starring the Fantastic Four, in fine is $3.75.
Guest starring Silver Surfer.
It's also got Psycho Man.
Nice.
Oh yeah, Silver Surfer. And during this time period, Silver Surfer appeared in a book. Everybody bought it.
Yeah.
People love Silver Surfer.
I guess it's break times.
Oh no, Steve!
Indeed, Steve.
For those of you not watching on YouTube, Steve just said a train can chew you up. That's awful. Oh, that's awful. All right. Avengers number 244, 1984 and fine is $6.
Oh, okay.
We're going to take another break. Oh, I'm sorry, Jay.
Symphonic verses. Nocturne's romance. A song of romanticized darkness, dreaming death by sleep.
call the place on Spider-Man's wrists where the webs come out, his website. I hate myself for writing that joke, but you'd make me feel so much better if you just visited our website. We have links to our merch, new release lists, all the show info, and so much more. TheEXPLive.com.
Imagine being at a convention and going to an interview panel that's just for you. No bustling crowds, no hours-long lines, just you, the moderator, and your favorite comic book creators. Well, this is pretty much that. Miss Jen sits down every week with 2 comic book creators for a live stream interview about their latest work, and you can ask them whatever you want. It's Talking Shop, Mondays at 5 Eastern on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales.
Twitch, it's not just what happens when you have too many energy drinks anymore. Check out our content over there too.
Welcome back to Friday Night Live on The Experience. I am ready to do new product now. First, we have Ultimate Spider-Man 10. This series continues to just sell like crazy.
Yeah.
And this is a variant cover. That's pretty cute.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And we have a new Mark Millar book, Jupiter's Legacy Finale, Issue 1. Vicarious #1 from Boom. That's pretty.
Yeah, it was an interesting one.
Sam and Twitch Case Files #7. Blood Hunters. This is a variant. Neat.
Yeah, just look cool.
Oh, the Crisis Facsimile Edition foil came in. This being the popular issue of the series.
Yeah. That's good. Oh, Alvin, Mr. Burgess.
And there you are. All right, here we go. Let me go back in time now. Vicarious for Alvin.
No, you wanted. You could have just
Sam and Twitch
told us
for Randy.
earlier.
Well, maybe he didn't see it.
Oh,
Has he been in? I don't know.
He called.
Yeah, but on the phone you can't see it unless he's got some powers I don't know about.
Psychic.
Moon Knight #1. And that would be the A cover. And then this would be the B cover. This appears to be the Scotty Young cover. And this would be the other variant. The other variant. Batman Full Moon #1. It's a new Black Label Batman book. This is the B cover. Our A covers got delayed. We're still waiting for them to come. Had a little technical difficulty. And then this is the C cover, Francavilla. But this book's been selling really well.
Yeah.
So we don't know if we're going to get the A covers, but if you want one, put it in your pull box or let us know. Or buy one of the variants. That's the only sure way to get one. Batman and Robin Year 1 #1. And then this is the one of the variants for that. Batman Robin. Catwoman 69. This is the Homer variant. That was so pretty.
Yeah, that one looks really nice.
Dark Knights of Steel, All Winter. This is an Elseworlds book, number 4. And if you ever see a book and you wish you had bought the one before it, we have a whole store full of new comics, so just shout it out. We'll grab it off the shelf for you. Violator, number 2. You got it. All right. If I can find it. All right. Moon Knight, Scotty Young for Kevin. All Winter for Zach. Ricky's bagging boarding them right now. All right. Epithets from the Abyss. This is the A cover. All these EC books have been doing really well too. And then this is the B cover. Mystique number 1. So that would be the A cover. Mystique B cover. Uncanny X-Men number 4. This is the C cover, the Doom cover. Which A cover. Okay. See, I asked a question, but you already answered it. A cover for Andy. Dr. Claw. What's Dr. Claw's voice sound like? Don't know that I know that, Steve, so I guess I can't. Well, oh, sorry, X. Didn't mean to out you on the live show. Just sometimes people get irritated if I don't use their real names.
Yeah.
I didn't use your last name though, so I think we're okay. We actually have a number of customers with the same first name. Wolverine number 2. Godzilla cover. Wolverine number 2 variant, Scotty Young. You know, Inspector Gadget, don't know that I ever really watched that show. Sorry. Did you want this one also? LT? Let us know. Wolverine number 2 Doom variant. Oh, okay. This was kind of a big book this week. The Last Ronin 2 Re-Evolution number 3A.
Yep.
Number 3B.
Ooh. Eastman.
And then 3C. That's cool. Okay. Thought you might want that. There you go. Powerpuff Girls number 4. Looks delicious. I shouldn't even. I had dessert and everything tonight. I had me a chocolate macaroon. It was like heaven.
Oh, yeah.
Destro number 5. Okay, and that's all the ones we brought up to show, but we have plenty of other new comics, so if there's anything you're looking for, just let us know. Okay. This is the Ultimate Spider-Man 9 variant ratio 1-25 from last month. It came in damaged, and we just got the replacement copy in today, so this one is $20. Oh. You Won't Feel a Thing ash can from Distillery, $15. So ash cans are books people put out ahead of time to promote an upcoming book. So in this case, we only got one of these. So.
Right.
Destro number 5, 1-10 ratio variant, $10. G.I. Joe 310, 1-10, $10. This is the Moon Knight foil, $11. Ooh.
Pretty.
Yeah. This is the Moon Knight 1-25 ratio variant, $15.
That's cool.
I like that one better.
That's a good one.
Moon Knight. Oh, this is not new. What's going on here? All right, we'll put that aside. Sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
It's true, Randy. They do offer either big magazines that almost don't fit in a magazine bag,
Yeah.
or really, really small
Now they're
things.
like, oh, we're gonna throw an ash can in here. 1-25.
25 Moon Knight for Randy.
Right. It's not distillery, it's a distillery. There's
Right. There's no vowels.
no
I still pronounce it like it has vowels.
Yeah.
I put in too many vowels.
No, he was saying that's what he was saying because Brown guy put distillery.
Oh, he wrote it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's distillery? Well, it's one of those places that you go to. They make alcohol.
Right. Get your
All right. Here's some more ratio variants. Ultimate Spider-Man 10, 1-25, $15. Miles Morales 25, 1-10, $10. Oh, this is the Last Ronin Re-Evolution number 3, 1-25, $20. That's cool. This is the Unlockable Vicarious number 1, $15. Same as the A, beautiful cover,
just
with no writing on it.
minus the trade.
No trade dress, as it were. Vampirilla 672, 1-10, $8. Also with nothing on her
Nothing
or
on
on
her.
the cover.
Right.
But that's
Old
pretty
Chad.
cover.
Old
Perillo, my favorite.
Chad. Yeah, Perillo's been killing a lot of the covers.
Amazing artist. Grimm number 20, unlockable, $15.
Scared.
House of Slaughter 26, unlockable variant, $15. Epithets from the Abyss, number 4, 1-10, $10. They're always so cute.
Yeah, we make the ratios look cute.
And this is the foil cover for something.
Oh, the
Batman, what? Which Batman is it?
wolf.
The new moon one?
Yeah, moon. Whatever it's called.
The full moon.
Full moon.
Full moon foil. $9.
Sorry, the foils got separated from the.
Yeah.
They're just the normal foils.
Okay. And then here's some more of those silver foils that, like, last week we had some. Catwoman 69 foil. $7. Yeah, Randy, it could have been cover number 672, but no, it was actually.
Right.
Oh, that 672 sounded like a high number. Is that really a number? I'm going back.
I think so. Because I think they started it.
It's the original series that they cobbled together the numbers.
Something.
No, I'm not sure. Where did she go?
Because it was in the 660s recently.
In the what?
660s.
Yeah, they had Vampy
Yeah,
666.
666. Right?
Yeah, it is 672. All right. That's what it said. All right, more foil covers. This one is Titans number 16, and it is $7. And Wonder Woman number 14, $8.
Yes, Lorena Barrio.
Not real. Sorry.
Where'd this is out? No, I'm just kidding.
Green Lantern 16. That's $7 for the foil.
Those foils are cool. They always look like you're like floating or something out there.
This came out a long time ago. I don't know how it got in the stack unless it got just scooped up. This is that Moon Knight number 0, which oddly enough is number 240. One per store variant, $25.
Oh.
We got a Green Lantern claim for Randy. That's this one. And new trade paperbacks this week. H.P. Lovecraft's Call of Cthulhu adaptation. It's like the manga version. $19.99 from Dark Horse. And Minecraft Heart of Cobblestone Volume 1, also from Dark Horse. This one's $10.99. Alrighty. And that concludes the new product. Yeah, all those foils are very cool. Yeah, I like that too, that Randy, that they're...
Yeah, like it's just the character.
Yeah, just the character. It's very clear, clean. I like that in comic covers.
Like they're flying.
I don't like the real busy, everybody's on the cover fighting covers. I like the more iconic looking covers.
Too shiny.
They're too shiny. Well, camera kind of picks it up, makes them a little shinier than it should. But that's how it
drive
goes.
around and hold it up, in the sun.
What's to do? Trying to blind other drivers, cause accidents. You're a horrible person. What are you doing, Ricky? Come on.
Well, in Cleveland, you don't have to
Right,
do that. In
Cleveland,
Cleveland,
you
you
don't
don't
have to
even
do
have to do
that.
that. It just happens.
They had like the craziest accident yesterday. Did you see that?
The one where the car flipped, one of them hit the hydrant.
They
and
took
one of
out a
them knocked
hydrant.
out
They took out a light pole.
Oh my god!
They took out.
I know.
There were two cars upside down,
Yeah, it was.
and it was a bunch of teenagers. They were okay, I guess. They all went to the hospital.
But it was.
But
Crazy.
it was just nuts, and it happened like right down the street here,
Uh-huh.
and they had to block traffic. It was just something.
Yeah.
But when I saw they took out the hydrant, I mean, they just like sheared the hydrant off. It was like, whoa.
Takes some doing.
Yeah.
And a light bulb.
Yeah, hydrant and a light pole. It was talent. Yeah. Sad though.
Yeah, not good.
Not good at all.
Was...
But we have a lot of accidents lately around here.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of people reporting that everywhere, but I think it's a combination of new people moving here who know how to drive, combined with people who have been here forever, who are used to less traffic. They're just used to less cars, and so they tend to just kind of turn wherever they want. That kind of messes up the other people who expect people to do certain things, like follow the traffic laws. But, it doesn't really happen. That's true, Jay. The foil logo Absolute Batman was not as bright as those.
True, yeah, true.
Oh, yeah, that would be Steve suggests that they should do a Wolverine cover enhancement that inflicts paper cuts incessantly. Well, I mean, any any comic could. I have gotten many paper cuts. Worst ones being when you get them right here.
Ooh,
This is the painful thing. It takes a long time to heal because you always move your fingers.
right.
Can't recommend that. No, don't do it. But it is kind of an occupational hazard around here. It's surprising we're not more cut up, actually.
Right.
I think I get more cuts from my cat.
Yeah, I was like, mainly my cat. There's a big one on my leg right now.
Rickie's all torn up on his legs from the cat.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Dominic. Welcome. You haven't missed that much. We started a little late. We had some technical problems, so it all worked out. All right. I'm going to keep going. And Dominic, you can go back and watch, and everyone else, you can always go back and watch this later. And then if someone claims it, I always hold it up like this and pass it. So if you don't see that, that means it's most likely still available, and you should contact us and be the first to contact us about it, and we'll pull it for you. Steve, that's an idea. First you have the jagged comic, then you have the rounded corner comic. Yeah, that might work. All right, Thor 265, very good, $2.50. Moon Knight 29, this one's actually a tough book to get, and very good, it's $17.
Yeah.
It's a black cover, so it shows every nick, but
Right.
this one does have quite a few little lines down the spine, pushing it down to VG.
Right. Still a classic cover.
And the cover's a little rough, but that's, if it wasn't like that, it'd be fine. So
Yeah, right.
it's VG. Haven't seen these in a long time. Nemesis the Warlock, #1 from 1985. If fine, it's $3. So these were stories from England from the Evil Comics. And then there was a period of time where they were making a lot of comics and sending them here from England. They did Judge Dredd books. They did a bunch of stuff. But Nemesis the Warlock was one of the ones that they did do a 7-issue Necro series. Because he's a necromancer. #2, 1984, and fine, $3. Okay, what do we have here? Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have the first 9 issues of Night Force from DC Comics, 1982. #1 in fine. First issue spectacular. That's kind of creepy.
Right.
What's going on there? Is that his belly button? I'm not really sure.
I think it is. That's weird.
Yeah. Before the Night Force.
Oh.
Nemesis. There you go.
This is #2.
#2. Let me check for you, Steve.
It didn't have all these defects.
Yes,
It would be
this is the full color version. Of,
round guy.
I didn't say that.
No.
That is not a direct quote, Randy. If it didn't have all the defects, it would be mint. That's dumb. No, I'm saying if it didn't have the roughness to it, it would be fine.
Same.
It would also be more expensive. Okay, Night Force, #2, very good, is $4. #3 and fine is $6. I'm the killer in my house.
Did you say that?
No, people are just misquoting me. #4 and fine, $6.
Oh, snake. That's not good.
I don't know, but when Jesse was first in the hospital, the priest came to see him and said to me, "So, you finally couldn't take it anymore, huh?" And pushed him down the stairs. And I'm like, do not start that rumor. I did not push him down the stairs. I was asleep at the time, but he fell. I was. The bugs.
Oh, when you're talking about who kills the bugs between you
Oh, who
and
kills the bug?
Jesse.
I am the
You were
killer. I am the
killer.
bug killer in my house. It's true. I killed 2 today, my friend. but not the peoples, just the bugs. Night Forest number 5 and fine is $6. Jay's right. I did say that. Number 6 and fine, $6. Well, you know, when you're live, you say stuff. That's why I cut politicians a lot of slack when they do a lot of speeches and they say stupid things. I'm like, yeah, it's really hard. If you talk for a couple hours a day, you know, things happen. Number 7 and fine, $6. You say all kinds of things you don't mean to say. I try not to get in too much trouble. Small but unimportant detail. Yeah, the bugs versus the peoples. Yeah. It's kind of important. I get home, the police are there. Right. We're here to search. Number 8 and fine, $6. And I'd be like, yeah, the body's in the trash right over there. The bug I killed this morning.
I know people falling down the stairs on that cover.
Yeah, maybe that's what happened. A giant spider pushed Jesse down the stairs.
Never know.
Yeah, it is easy to take anything out of context. Number 9 and fine, $6. Yeah, that's just creepy stuff there.
Yeah, that one,
he's
like in the background, all creepy.
Yeah, he's got a creepy look on his face. All right, well, that's enough of that. I do live out in the woods.
Yeah.
I was so proud of myself. I cleared all the leaves off of the concrete pad that I park on yesterday. Not that there won't be more leaves tomorrow.
Yeah,
but,
right, exactly.
But I had a sense of accomplishment for like maybe 15 minutes till the wind blew. But it's nice not to trudge through a pile of leaves on the way to the car because you don't know what you're going to encounter.
Right, yeah, true.
Anything.
Sherlock Holmes magic thing.
You know, I never read this comic, so I do not know. But it sounds like it's a group of people who fight monsters because it says to save mankind, they became the Night Force.
It's
so
an
I'm going to go with that.
It's an 80s hair band that became a
That could be too. That could be too. The original Shield Archie Adventure Series, number 1 from 1984. And fine, $2.50. Ooh, ROM Space Knight number 54. Very good. It's $4. The Monster Squad grew up. Yeah, that could be it. And this is the DC Sampler number 2 from 1984. And fine, it's $4.75. So it has a sampling of all these different things that you see on the cover. Swamp Thing, Warlord, Atari Force, Vigilante, Titans, Legion. Of course, Atari Force front and center. That was their big one at the time. You know.
Yeah.
You know, because that's how that worked.
Retire on that one.
All right. I have to go get more books. I'll be down here in a second. There we go. The next stack's going to have more Spider-Man in it. This one, Pacific Comics, Sunrunners, number 2. Very good. $2.50.
Wow. Sunrunners.
Like an elephant in a spacesuit.
Yeah, it's wild.
Pacific Comics was started by the Shanus brothers in San Diego, and they did a lot of great books in the early 80s. Like they were the original publisher of Gru by Sergio.
Nice.
They were they did Rocketeer. They did they did Betty Page stuff. They did all kinds of stuff, but this was like their kind of science fiction-y series. Tales of Legions of Superheroes, $3.14. Very good, $2. All right, what do we got here? Oh, here's a 4-issue limited series of X-Men of Magic, number 1, 1993. Very good, $6. Oh yeah, that's right, Steve. Kirby's creator-owned books. Yeah, they did a lot of creator-owned stuff too.
Cool. That's cool.
And the quality of their books at the time was a lot higher than most of the other people. After they stopped publishing, Bill went on to be a vice president at Diamond Comics in purchasing for years until he retired. And now he travels all over the world, just traveling.
Right, for sure.
And Steve became an art dealer and still published some things too.
Thanks.
Squid, Monster Squid.
Yes, if you spell squad
Incorrectly. Yep. Magic number 2 in fine is $6. Number 3 in fine is $6. Number 4 in fine is $7.25 because that last issue is always the hard one to get.
Right, of course. Spider-Man. Oh.
Well, Wade, this one is $32 in fine. Okay. Uncanny X-Men Annual number 7 in fine, $3. X-Men and the Micronauts number 4 of 4. Very good, $3.25. Oh, here's some of those Judge Dreads I was speaking of earlier from Eagle Comics. Judge Dredd number 2 from 1983. Very good, $6.
Umpire.
A little squabble. Number 3 in fine is $9. Yikes.
Spooky.
That's pretty spooky. Okay. Judge Dredd 2 for Randy. The Dreed. Let me know if you want the next Dreed. Oh. Yes, 3 also. We don't get those in too often. They're kind of hard to find. Conan the Barbarian. We keep buying them as fast as we can and selling them right out. But here's some that came in this week. Number 61, 1976. Very good. $2.50. Featuring the Killer Moth.
Oh, Killer Moth.
Yeah. Number 124 and good. $1.50. Number 125, very good. $3.25. Why Conan is standing in what looks like a paper sorting tray with with a skeleton and 2 children. I don't know.
Right.
But all right. Whatever makes him happy. Wade would like Conan 61. There you go. That's for Wade. Pay the ferryman. Oh, I see. Well, there's that. Just doesn't look like a boat. And it's not in water. It doesn't make any sense, really. Look at this cover. Okay. Don't even fix a price. Oh, this one's $3.25. Conan King Size Annual number 2 from 1976, and very good. It's $7. That was cool.
Oh, don't pay him until you get to the other side.
Can you look in our Conans and see if we have those 2 issues?
273.
Yeah. Dragon Slayer number 2 from 1981, and very good, is $4.75. Tarzan of the Apes 2-issue limited series. This is number 1 from 1988 and fine, $2.50. No luck? You're correct. Those are hard ones to find, Ken. We don't have them. Or at least we don't right this moment. Captain America 302, very good, $3. Generally on series, when you get toward the end, it's always hard because the print run gets smaller and then, before they stop. And the last few are always like really hard.
Yeah.
Champions, number 8, very good, $4. Eternals, number 3, and fine, $15. Fantastic Four, $264, and fine, $4.75. That's like a classic one. I remember this one so well when it came out. Green Lantern, $174, and fine is $3.
Target. There it is.
Nice Len Wein, Dave Gibbons comic. I collected all these Green Lanterns. I had a full run at one point. But then, under pressure, a lot of customers wanted to fill in their Green Lanterns, and I ended up selling all of them. All of them, every single one of them. All right. Hulk number 262, very good, $4. Sometimes I wish I had them, but honestly, it's like, it's nice to see the happy faces of collectors getting the ones they needed. They all went to good homes, so it's not so bad.
That's
Infinity Inc., number 1, 1984, very good, $5.
New generation of superheroes.
Yeah. Infinity Inc., number 2, and fine is $4.75. Number 3, and very good, $3.25. This cover I've always thought was sad and interesting. Number 4, and fine, $4.75.
Oh, yeah.
They've got them all laid out. They look so sad. But then they're up and fighting people again. And number 5, and fine, $4.75. So, whoo, okay, they're all right.
What? Superheroes come back to life?
Imagine that. And number 6, and fine is $4.75. And looks like Superman gives Supergirl the beatdown in this one. Number 7, and fine, $4.75. Which is kind of interesting because in Crisis number 7, he's like holding her dead body. But in Infinity Inc., he's like pounding on it. Infinity Inc. number 8, and fine is $4.75. Okay. Superman, The Secret Years, number 1. 1985. It's a 4-part miniseries. It's a number 1 and very good. It's $2.
It's cool to play on it.
Yeah, me as the next stack. So I don't have to wander over there.
You want it all?
No. No, oh, Rick, no. We're having tragedy over there. But not as bad earlier when I knocked over my coffee cup in the computer, but
Oh, you want to take these?
Yeah. Only a little cup. It came out. It just came out the little hole at the top. It came out this. Luckily, the top didn't pop off, or it could have been disaster. And it's funny because I never keep my drinks near the computer. I'm like really careful about that. But tonight, not so much. All right. Here we go. I got some good Spider-Mans. Number 251 and fine is $8.50. Jesse is at home resting. He's doing much better. He's not quite ready for a public appearance, but I don't know. He might make it out this weekend. You never know. But he's doing a lot better. He's got a really cool cast on his arm. They let him choose whatever color he wants. He picked purple.
Nice.
I was very proud. And he just really took such a hard tumble, but he's doing all right considering. But thanks for asking, Wade. Amazing Spider-Man 254 and fine is $4. Jesse does not have an Xbox.
I don't see him doing that. He's probably sleeping.
Sleeping would be my number one guess. Or he's watching news. Those are his two modes.
Yeah.
Amazing Spider-Man 255 and fine is $3.50.
Even a ghost. Oh, 257.
Oh, he's asking ahead. Would you look in the bin? Because I don't have those in this pile. He's looking for 257 and 259. Because then I skip forward to 262 and fine $3.50.
Not in the bin.
Do not have that one. Did you look in here? 263 fine $6.75.
Not in the box.
Sorry, round guy. No on those two. 261 and fine $7.75.
It's break time again.
It is. But first, he wants to claim No, he wants 262. That wasn't one of the ones I had, was it? Oh, it was.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay! Okay, there you go, Ernie. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in just a minute.
Boring old Tuesday. Kick it!
Hey, let's get to it.
Henri Copen scours collections and comic shops to bring you the biggest deals on beautiful
I'm
comics.
very eager to sell these books.
Plus, he smashes those other boring sales shows. Henri's got fire, excitement, personality, key books, FOMO books,
Sexy! FOMO books for ya.
a cute dog, weird accents,
69, bro!
a wheel of skid bark.
They do wheel spins at the end of every show.
You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll score huge bargains.
That is Hawk 2 of magic right there, all right?
Kicking it with Henri. Tuesday nights, part of the experience.
Programming on the EXP is made possible by viewers like you, or your local comic shop, or that Kickstarter you backed, or the publisher you like, or comic industry professionals who want to share a message with the world. Really, anyone who wants to advertise with us can. If you're interested in seeing a product you know and love, or are creating, or are publishing, or are involved with, advertised here on The Experience, and having your message shared with our viewers, please reach out by scanning the QR code below or visiting our website and using the contact form. What do you call the place on Spider-Man's wrists where the webs come out? His website. I hate myself for writing that joke, but you'd make me feel so much better if you just visited our website. We have links to our merch, new release lists, all the show info, and so much more. TheEXPLive.com. Did you know that Arthur, King of the Britons, and Monty Python and the Holy Grail was played by a famous Graham? Check out another famous Graham by following our Instagram.
welcome back. Randy, you were looking for 264, but I do not see that one. Can you look in the bin for that one real quick? I have more Amazing Spider-Mans coming up, but they're higher number. They're in the 300s. Looks like. So, take a peek. And Ken, on the team-ups, I do not have a 3 or a 4 right now. I have a bunch I'm going to be grading for next week, but they're higher numbers. It is hard to rewind when you're on a phone. It's true. Okay, so 264. I have one in fine for $5.50. So let me know if you want that one. I'll go back to Spider-Man in a bit, but first I want to show some horror books because it's October. If you order them now and get them shipped right away, you could have them in time. But you don't really have to have them by Halloween. Because usually what happens is people get interested in horror around Halloween, and then that continues until through the holidays.
November, all right. At least.
So that one for Randy. Yeah, at least into the end of November. All right. Boris Karloff, Tales of Mystery. Number 70 in fine is $9. There's a kind of cool underwater scene going on there.
Oh, that's good.
I'm not sure. It looks like, I'm not sure what that is. Some undersea dragon type creature who's already gotten one guy and is now going for another one. So that one's set at $9 in fine. Chamber of Chills, number 13 in good is $5.
Meet our son. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yikes.
Oops.
Chamber of Chills, 18 and very good is $8. Ooh. It's got fire breath. Chamber of Chills, 22, very good, $13. That would be terrible.
Yeah, right.
You're shaving and suddenly the creature in the mirror decides to shave you.
To get a really close shave.
Too close. It says, welcome, my friend. Ready for your day's first shave. He's like, well, I thought I would do it myself, but, you know.
Yeah. Since you're offering.
Since you're offering. That takes talent, Manny.
Yeah.
He says he's on the phone trying to look at his collection app and listen to me at the same time. All right. Wade would like to claim some chills. All right. So he wants number 13 and the shaving one. There you go. Those are for you, Wade. So this one's still available, the fire breath one. Okay. And we have number 20 and very good, $7.50. Midnight at the Morgue. That doesn't seem like a good place to be at midnight, but okay.
Not where you want.
Well, Randy, I think you might end up with 10 Spider-Man ones anyway.
Yeah, right.
Well, Wade, Wade says that he does that while driving. That explains
That
a lot.
makes sense, yeah, right.
You know, as go back to previous conversation about the driving here in Cleveland.
Bones to that.
Yeah. You want the $7.50 chills too. Okay. Here you go. Got one more. Number 23 and very good, $14. This one's got the Gorilla Man.
Ooh.
That's a bad rumor to start, Derek. No, I don't believe he was the one that took out the fire hydrant. I think we would know.
Yeah. But
This is still a small city, people. People talk. I think if Wade took out the fire hydrant,
Yes.
we would know.
we would know.
Wow. You guys. No booze tonight, Wade.
No water.
I had such a rough week with everything going on at home. I didn't think it would be a good idea to add alcohol to the situation. As it was, I spilt my coffee. I had trouble getting the camera to work.
Yeah.
You know, just didn't really need to add anything to that. But when I do, the next alcohol I will be drinking is going to be pumpkin ale. We have a whole 6-pack in the back, and I've been dying to try it, but just haven't gotten to it.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, he
quite
would
vintage.
definitely tell us. I don't know if you should be making threats like that.
Yeah,
And then the police will be at his house instead of my house.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
we know several.
Creepy things. Speaking of creepy things, this is a Charlton comic. The all new creepy things. Number 2 in Fairs, $2.50.
Oh.
I'd say that's creepy.
Yeah, that's not.
That's not normal.
Good.
Thank you, Wade. Yeah, there was a pancake breakfast last Saturday that was a fundraiser for charity all over town, all the charities in town, and we could not make it because Jesse was still in the rehab.
That's right.
And we had an event at the library where I set up tables and sold children's books at the public library on Saturday. And I had planned that Jesse and I would go for pancakes and then go to the library and Jesse would sign his books. But because Jesse was in the hospital, I ended up just doing the show, and I was just too tired to get up and go to the pancake breakfast. If you keep switching, I can't read things. No.
There you go.
Oh, I don't know if they have that or not. I picked up pumpkin ale over at Aldi's, and only because my niece Ashley had picked up a 6-pack of the pumpkin cider because we both like cider a lot. And she picked that up, and then somebody had swapped the bottles in the 6-pack, and she got a bottle of pumpkin ale, and then she tried it and said it was better than the cider. So when I went to the store, I bought the ale, but I never have gotten to try it yet. If Ashley gets blamed for what? Because, I blame her for a lot of stuff.
If it isn't good.
Oh, if it isn't good? No, if I don't like it, I'll just give her the rest of the 6-pack and she can enjoy it. Because, everybody has different tastes, right? Creepy things, number 5 and very good is $6.50. Oh, that is creepy.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, if it's not good, that's not a problem. Crypt of Shadows, number 21 and good, $4. The Occult Files of Dr. Spectre. This is a gold key comic from 1976. Number 19 and very good is $5. Yeah, that wouldn't be good either.
No.
So they're swimming along in the grotto and the lock of the Leviathan.
Right.
Surfaces to take you. There's one big eye.
Pretty good artwork though on this.
Crypt of Shadows for Wade. Yes, Steve, everybody tastes different. You are what you eat.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Ghostly Haunts, number 51. Very good, $4. Ooh, that one's a great cover. Look at that.
Yeah.
Not sure all that's going on in that picture, but it's all ghostly. Nope, not the grotto at the Playboy Mansion. Been there, seen it. Doesn't look like that. All right. Randy would like the Ghostly Haunt.
Ghostly Haunt.
Here's another Ghostly Haunt. Number 52. Very good. $4. That's creepy too. But it's ghostly. It's ghostly.
But it's, yeah. Ooh, that is kind of weird looking though.
Yeah. What's going on there? I'm going to want that one too. Then we switch over to Ghostly Tales. No, Charlton comic, number 118. Very good. $4. Other ghostly. Here's the other Ghostly Haunt for around a guy. Then Ghostly Tales, and then Ghostly Tales 121 in fair. Oh, the bottom staple's detached, so it's only $1.50. Nice and complete though. Ghostly Tales 124, very good, $3.50. Ooh, he looks angry.
Yeah.
That's quite the cover, isn't it?
Yeah, really.
Yeesh. Okay. I think that may conclude our horror for the evening. But if there's any horror titles you're looking for, please request them, because we have bins and bins of horror comics. This is just the stuff that I graded this week. I have this is maybe about 25% of what came in this collection that I bought this week. So I will have more in the next few weeks. Because I only got A through G done. But there's still the many Ghosts of Dr. Graves and and then there's a lot of other, there's a bunch of Witching Hour, should be some good stuff.
Yeah.
I'll try to get done this week. All right. What do I have in here? Oh, here's some good ones. It's time to go on another break, right? No, don't have to. All right. Okay, then we won't. We got plenty of books to show. Preacher #1, on the high end of the very good, is $100. I haven't had one of these in a while.
Yeah, you don't see that too often.
No. Well, it's a very popular series.
Mm-hmm. And the TV show gave it a boost, I'm sure.
Yeah, they did do a TV show. I never watched it. Did you like it?
I haven't seen it.
We'll have to check that out. Okay. Where monsters lie, cul-de-sac. Yeah, cul-de-sacs are always a little creepy. I can see how monsters lying around in the cul-de-sac. All right. Preacher #2, very good, $15. #3 and good is $5. Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man. #89 and very good, $3.25. And here we get into a really cool time period in the Peter Parker's, all the black cat and black costume stuff. #90, newsstand, very good, 1984, $38. #91, very good, $3.25.
The Blob.
I like how his fist is like
just
boop.
Yep.
Right in the solar plexus. I always love this cover. It's so shocking. #92 and fine, $4.75. What is the answer?
Yes, we will.
Both of these have black cat on them, but I'm assuming you want this one. Randy, let me know. The other one is the red cover one. This one's #91. You need a Spectacular 64. Well, I think this collection is later, but can you look in the bin for him?
Mm-hmm.
And 42 is always the answer, but do you need a 42?
Oh, yeah, 42.
Ken wants a 64. Finishing your dinner. Don't have to be sorry about that. I went on search for dinner tonight. Because for reasons that can't be explained, the restaurant I eat at every Friday evening was inexplicably closed, which worries me a whole lot. Well, I know that 42 is the answer. Not gas station food. No, we have a very good Colombian restaurant that's walking distance from the store. I really want them to succeed, so I eat there every Friday evening, but tonight they were not open. So I ended up driving through town looking for things that are open besides gas stations, and almost every restaurant was closed because, it's Friday night in Cleveland, Tennessee, and everybody locks up their doors at like 7 or 8. Has the health department visited? Yes, the Colombian restaurant got a 99.
Good.
So
That's good.
that means I could continue to eat there. Unlike our local Chinese restaurant that got a 33.
Nice. Yeah.
And a couple other restaurants that have failed.
Somehow they said they're still open.
But
somehow,
yet they stayed open. I don't know. But yeah, the Colombian restaurant and the Thai food truck that I go to always do very well in their health departments.
Yeah, did not see any spectacular.
Number 64. No 64 for you, Ken. Sorry. All right. I think. Who are racist? Hey, how are you? I'm fine. How are you? It's true. I thought about taking that 4th break. It's like break? Well, I did so poorly earlier on the breaks. I figure I should make it up somehow. All right. Peter Parker 93 and fine is $4.75. I try to get through the rest of these books in 10 minutes. Number 94, very good, $4. Number 95, very fine, $8. That one's great.
Oh, yeah. Classic. Oh, the health inspectors.
The health inspectors. I don't know. Health inspectors vary a lot from county to county.
All the restaurants here fail, regardless.
Oh, yeah. It's not race related.
No, it's definitely not.
Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man 96, fine, $4.75. That one's cool.
Yeah.
All their heads are just like floating around in a spider web. It's like, oh, Number 97, very good, $4.25. Peter Parker number 66 in fine is $6. So we are going back in time here somehow. I have more in the back to grade too, so watch next week if you were looking for some of those numbers we didn't have, because we very well might find them, because I'm obviously grading out of order. Peter Parker number 72, very good, $4. Very confusing cover.
Yeah. It's like very different.
There's a lot going on there. That would be a no, Randy. But there's still some good ones. 98 newsstand, fine, $35.
Oh, newsstand. Oh, he's breaking them up.
Yeah. 99 in fine is $12. You're getting punched out of all different holes.
Oh, there's Macho Man Carlos.
Hey, Carlos.
What's up, brother?
Peter Parker number 100 and fine, $12.
Round guy wants the
99 view. And then number 101, which is such a great cover, in fine, $40. There's a negative space cover before there were negative space covers.
That's a good
Oh,
one.
100 also. 100 for round guy. And then this is 101. That one's $40. And then we're returning to the land of Amazing Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man 330 and very good, $5. The Punisher action. 101 has a few not very noticeable ticks on the spine, but the main reason it's fine is the corner, the right-hand top corner has a little creasy in it, but it doesn't go through the book, just the cover. but the spine's not too bad. It's hard to see on this because of all the black and white on the cover.
Right.
Okay, so I showed that one. $3.31 newsstand fine, $10. Also with the Punisher.
No, yeah, it's more Punisher.
Number 332, very fine, $27. Look at that one.
Venom. Jumping out.
333 and fine, $10.
All right, this round guy's gonna take that.
Okay. Going back in time. There you go. Oh yeah, lots of Venom action in that one. $335, fine, $11. $346 and fine, $50. Ooh, that's a cool one.
Yeah, that one is another classic.
$332. Well, fine, Carlos, fine. Okay, 332 is going to. Hopefully, we'll see you the week after that, though. Amazing Spider-Man 347 and fine, $27. There's the Hamlet homage cover.
Oh yeah, that's good.
That's a great one. $350 and very good is $3.25. Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 17 and fine is $8.25. And Amazing Spider-Man Annual 18 and fine, $8.25. Ricky will look for those. I don't know what I showed earlier, but that wasn't in this run. We're just like all around everything. That's the problem with Spider-Mans. There's so many of them. No luck? 348, 349. Because I went all around it with this collection. Yeah, 347. Oh, okay, but Dominic was looking for 424, 429 through 434.
Yeah, which we did not.
We do not have those, and I guess I did not show them because I had four about 300s. Okay, one last book here. Let's see. Amazing Spider-Man 349 for Randy. It's $4.50 and very good if you would like it. So that means you'd be halfway to being done. That brings us toward the end of the show because I don't have any more books. We have another minute if there's anything else anybody's looking for that we can grab for you real quick. Okay, so we put that in your pile. Well, let's see what's happening this week. Seems like something's happening this week. Well, same as always. There'll be new comics. I'll buy collections. I'll try to dig out from under all the books in the back room because they're all piled up all over my desk, just waiting for me. Ricky will look through some boxes of stuff, find more stuff to pile up on my desk. Because I never get the sense of accomplishment because when I get to the bottom of a pile, another pile appears because that's just how that works. Dominic would like the inexpensive Conans that we had earlier. Can you dig those up real quick?
Yeah.
I think you've got them over there. And Wade is turning into a Wolfman and going off to do what Wolfmans do at 10:58 on a Friday night in Cleveland, Tennessee.
Sleep.
Yeah. Obviously not eat out at restaurants
nothing.
because that's not an option. All right, so Dominic, he's looking for those, and we boxed up your stuff today, and there's room for just a few more books, so we should be able to send your box out this week. Because I was told you had enough room for a few books, so this should work out. Steve, we didn't do a contest last week or this week. That was just 1 week that we did that, and the winner of the comment was Bree, and she hasn't been back the last couple of weeks because I think she's been busy. I think there were more than this.
Yeah.
He's looking for these. I just want to show these real quick. Dominic, we had 125. It was $3.25, and we have the king size annual 2 that's $7. So let me know. Oh, he found the rest.
There's one more. I know Wade got something.
Conan 124 is $1.50. And also, Dominic, if you want to shoot me a list of... Oh, no, there goes Carlos. You missed all the Terminator action earlier, Carlos. We really needed you here. We really did. You can shoot us a list of the Conans you need because we actually have a whole lot. So, okay, all 3 of these for Dominic. So that will be perfect for his box. All right. And I think that is everything. Thank you so much to everybody who watched, everybody who commented, and everybody who claimed things. Thank you, Jay, for your excellent producing as always. And thank you, Ricky, for... He didn't have to take down too many notes this week, but he did run around quite a bit. So thank you very much. And everybody have a good and safe week. Don't fall down any stairs. I can tell you it's not a good thing. And, grabbing books for a friend. We like that. That's a good thing. That's a good friend. Anybody who buys you comics, that's a good friend. All right. So everybody take care this week. Be careful, and we will see you next week here on The Experience.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Join the party. Head over to our Linktree to find all the links for everywhere The Experience is all the time.